A very good morning to all.
Good morning.
The speaker of this session, Dr. Hiwarekar sir, then HOD FE Sachin madam, then Dr. Zadov, all my fellow colleagues who are present for this. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Then all my fellow colleagues and all dear FE students. So a warm welcome to all on this special lecture on importance of mathematics for engineers. So Hiwarekar sir is working as Dean Academics of our institute, and he is dealing with M1 for FE1. And actually, this session itself was proposed during the induction program, very close to the birth anniversary of Sir Ramanujan. But now, this is as an extended part of the induction program. One more session is here, and that is importance of mathematics for engineers. So I request Hiwarekar sir on this occasion to guide the students.
So thank you very much, Sonane sir, for giving very nice introduction. I hope I'm audible. Yes.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So today's topic of my presentation, that is mathematics for engineers, or importance of mathematics for engineering students. So as Sonane sir already mentioned, that this was previously organized, but due to some technical issue, that lecture was not conducted. So anyway, this work I'm devoting to my guide, Professor D.Y. Kasture, who was head of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, and he was also chairman of Marathwada Mathematical Society, and my guide also. So as we celebrated a birth anniversary of Srinivas Ramanujan sir on 22nd of December, and on that day, I already told you, it was not possible to conduct this particular session. So Srinivas Ramanujan sir has no proper formal education in mathematics. He is very much interested in research, and his research attracted Indian as well as Western mathematicians and researchers. In his life of only 32 years, he made a very substantial contribution in the mathematics, including analytical theory of numbers, elliptic functions, continued functions, infinite series, Ramanujan prime, and those results are most useful, theta functions. So today's lecture, outline of today's lecture is mathematics for life skills, then why engineers need mathematics, then applications in various fields that I will speak, and then important topics, as well as we will go through very briefly regarding syllabus of engineering maths 1, 2, and 3. Finally, I will discuss result analysis and few smart tips which are very much useful to all of you to deal with mathematics. So as basic needs, what are our basic needs? Can anyone of you give me the answer? What are our basic needs? Any one of you? I want your response. Yes, any one of you? I think you are muted. That's why you are not replying. Okay. So basic needs, everybody knows: food, shelter, water, sleep, and we can add education, healthcare, sanitation. These are new components, and you can add many more components over here. So these are our basic needs. And we use science, engineering, and technology for all these components. And obviously, mathematics is base for all. Mathematics required as a base. So our basic needs, for that we use science, engineering, as well as technology, and maths we take as a base, which is foundation for all the science, engineering, and technology. So mathematics we require everywhere, and obviously for our life skills, mathematics is very much required, because we know logical thinking is required in each and every field, as well as decision making, problem solving skills. Whenever we deal with any situation, we need to take a decision, and decision making approach that comes from mathematics. Everywhere we have to solve the problem solving. We have to solve the problems. Whatever problems we are facing, we require problem solving skills. Accuracy we require. Then mathematics will sharpen your memory. It will help for a person to be a disciplined person. It is helpful in discipline. New ideas, creating new ideas, math is useful. Increase your confidence level. Whenever you are good in maths, definitely you will be a confident person. Analytical skills, technically strong, as technology is based on mathematics. Punctuality, that comes from mathematics. Honesty, truth. Then happiness also, that comes from mathematics. When you solve one or two problems, three problems, difficult problem, then definitely once you got a solution, you will be happy. So happiness, that also comes from mathematics. You can enjoy doing mathematics. Then why engineers need mathematics? Every subject required a mathematical background, like any branch. If you have computer, IT, communication engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, civil, data science, physics, chemistry, whatever subject, medical, commerce, arts, every subject require mathematics as a base. And therefore, mathematics is very, very important subject. Why mathematics? Every engineering subject, as we have seen, required mathematical background. So mathematics is, it is said that mother of all science and engineering. Then we have, if you consider this a problem, which is a circuit in which resistance, inductance, R is denoted by resistance, L is inductance, and C is a capacitor. And if you connect voltage V, and if you can connect, means these components, they are connected in a series. It's a battery source. Then this simple electrical circuit to be analyzed. To analyze this circuit, what we require current as well as charge. And we apply mathematics. We convert this problem by applying Kirchhoff law of electrical circuit. And this problem of circuit can be converted to a problem of differential equation just by applying voltage drop of electrical circuit. That is voltage drop across R plus voltage drop across L plus voltage drop across C, that is equal to applied EMF. So voltage drop across R is Ri, voltage drop across L inductance, that is L di by dt, and voltage drop across C is Q by C with usual notations. What are the notations we are using? I is current at time t, and then Q is charge at time t. And applied EMF we are assuming as E of t. So this circuit problem is converted to a mathematical problem of differential equation, and you can solve this differential equation. From the solution you will get value of current as well as charge, so that you can analyze the circuit. So whenever we deal with any physical problem, we try to convert it to a mathematical model, and then we try to apply various methods for solving it, and then we interpret a solution. So that are the steps involved when we are dealing with a physical problem. So whenever there is any problem, we identify the problem, then analyze by just looking towards each and every component. Then we find all possible ways for solving it. We try to apply our all techniques so that we will get feasible as well as optimal solution, which is implementable also is very important. And therefore, we use these steps to deal with the problem. So if we come to particular case of mathematics, like a topic I mean to say derivatives. So derivative we know is everywhere used. You learn this particular topic in your 11th, 12th standard junior college classes. And we know that it is useful in science, physics, chemistry, biology, statistics, economics, medical, computer science, and many areas you can just look at. While dealing with maxima, minima, increasing, decreasing functions, then curve tracing, while dealing with differential equations, optimization problems, errors and approximations, tangent normal, complex analysis, differential geometry, measure theory, abstract algebra, everywhere we required good knowledge of derivative. As far as engineering is concerned, static, dynamics, solid mechanics, fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, kinetic theory of gases, heat flow, heat transfer, harmonic motion, control theory, and so many areas, signal processing, circuit theory, mechanical vibrations, we required good knowledge of derivative. Optics, deflection of beam, hydrodynamics, earthquake engineering, growth and decay problem, chemical reaction. You take any subject, any topic name, you will find there is application of derivative. Thus, derivative plays a very important role for engineers. Another important topic, that is the differential equations, which we divide into two parts, that is ordinary and partial differential equations, where ordinary means derivatives involved are ordinary derivative, and here partial derivatives are involved. So differential equations, because many laws, they are in the form of rate of change, right? So therefore, we come across a differential equation. Many physical phenomena are formulated in the form of differential equations. So if you take a very simple case, that is dy by dx is equal to kx, where t0 is equal to x0 and k is constant. Okay, so if you just look at this particular equation, you will find there are many applications for this problem. A very simple differential equation we have considered, dy by dx is equal to kx. So you will find it has vast applicability. In every field it has application. Like in biology, growth and decay problems, they are very important as far as biology is concerned. And for that, we use first order differential equation. Just now I have mentioned dy by dx is equal to kx, where x of t0 is equal to x0. In physics, radioactive decay, Newton's law of cooling. In chemistry, amount of substance remaining during a reaction, means mixture problems, chemical reaction problems can be handled using the same equation. In medical, dynamics of tumor growth, economics, compound interest, national economic growth, then problems of motion, motion under gravity, This equation arises, means the second order differential equation arises in mechanics, heat, electricity, aerodynamics, stress analysis. This we know is a simple harmonic motion when k is negative, arises in mechanics, simple harmonic motion, simple pendulum. This is a differential equation which we use for handling civil engineering problems like theory of bending, deflection of beams. This equation, which is a differential equation, d2y by dx square is equal to w by h into square root of 1 plus y square, arises in suspension of cables. This is another equation which is used in rocket flight. This is a force oscillations mass spring system. If you consider, if there is a damping as well as external force, this is a damping factor, and it is represented by d2x by dt square plus k into dx by dt plus omega square x is equal to f of t. So this is force oscillation, and when this component is 0, we'll call it as damp free of oscillations. And when this factor, damping factor, is 0, we have free oscillations, and it has applications in mechanical system. This already I told you, simple electrical circuit. Conduction of heat problems can be handled using differential equations. And there are variety of the applications like Google Map. I think everybody knows this. Google Map, whether you use this, whether you are using it, I think all of you are aware about this particular app. So, which is useful for finding your current location, destination, then transportation directions, creating map, measuring distance, whenever you want to calculate the distance, how long that particular place is from your own place. Then setting routes, when we want to travel, we need to set a rule. Then whichever is shortest rule that we have to follow. Not only that, we have to look at the traffic information so that with minimum traffic and minimum time we should reach to our destination. Then using Google Map, we can have a verbal instructions also. Then mixing map information and so on. And all these applications definitely requires a lot of mathematics. So mathematics is useful in this useful application called as a Google Map. So if you look at sports in cricket, analyze, whenever batsman comes, we look at the analysis of the batsman, bowler, team records, various analysis, impact of performance, winning probability. All these components, whenever we watch the cricket match, we will come to know that these results, they are generally displaying, and all these required very good mathematics. Pitch dynamics, weather conditions, review dynamics. Whenever we have to decide whether batsman is out or not out, in that condition, they used to take a review, and in review dynamics, a lot of mathematics is useful. Audio, video recording, then live telecast, ERP advertising and its impact. There, a lot of mathematics is useful. And if you look at mathematical approach in that, is programming is required while doing all this. Then logical thinking, analytical skill, designing, then differential equations, in particular, when we come to mathematics, differential equation, calculus, projectile motion, vectors, all these are useful in cricket. Whenever we just look at the technical part of that, vectors algebra. These are the topics that are useful while doing so. Statistic and probability is the most important factor or component of mathematics that we are using. Then information security is the high emerging area nowadays, and it is an important part of our life. So information security is very important nowadays. Cryptography is one of the most important technique used for securing transmission of messages and financial information. So it has applications in e-commerce, electronic communication, business transactions, pay TV, transmitting financial information, security of ATM card, computer password, and everywhere we use mathematics. Like in cryptography, we can use various parts of mathematics. I use integral transform in my own papers for cryptography, and you can just search with my name. You will find my papers are based on integral transforms. Then data science is high emerging area nowadays. It is very useful tool, and it requires solid foundation of mathematics and programming. So it has applications for developing reliable model with real world applications. It is a study of data, recording, this storing of data. It has these components, analyzing data. So data science consists of the study of data, recording, storing, analyzing data, as well as effective and exact useful information we have to take from the given data. And definitely, if you just look at this diagram, data science, we require math, statistics, advanced computing, visualization, hackers mindset, domain expertise, data engineering, scientific methods. They are required for data science. So here what we require is statistical computing, data technology, data research, then data consulting, real world applications, scientific method, visualization, statistical modeling. So these parts are required to study data science, and definitely it has many applications in most of the fields. So if we just look at statistic and probability is useful in data science, like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, correlation coefficient, and probability distributions, mean square errors. It has applications in visualization of features, data processing, then feature transformation, data imputation, then feature of engineering, model evaluation, dimensional reduction. All these can be possible by use of this. Then multivariable calculus is useful in data science, like function of several variables, derivatives, gradient, that you are going to study this time. Function of several variable, partial derivatives, gradient, integration, step function, and so on. So plotting function, minimum and maximum values of a function, optimization problem. Machine learning models are built with data set having several features or predictors. Developing machine learning models, this multivariable calculus is useful for optimization method, for finding optimizing the problem, handling objective functions, minimizing cost, maximizing profit, likelihood functions, error function, gradient, and so on. So multivariable calculus is useful in data science. Linear algebra, like matrices that you are going to study this time. Matrices, transpose of matrix, inverse of matrix, determinant, vectors, norm of vector, dot product, eigenvalues, eigenvectors. that you are going to study in this semester. And in machine learning, it has applications like data set matrix for finding data set matrix, data processing, data transformation, dimensional reduction, model evaluation, and so on. So if you just look at the data science, you will find these fields are useful, like calculus, then basic geometry, operation research, discrete mathematics, algebra, information theory, statistic, probability, real analysis, and so on. So visualize, it is helpful in visualization, understanding pattern, analysis, machine learning, neural network. One more emerging area that we know is COVID-19 pandemic. So we are facing, entire world is facing a problem of COVID-19. And as on today, there are 33 crore 67 lakh 90,193 cases which are confirmed in all over world. And 55 lakh 60,718 are the deaths. Confirmed cases as far as India is concerned, this is a number, and death component, you can just go through this. So we are facing COVID-19 problem, and definitely maths has very good contribution while handling the situation. So mathematics for COVID, as far as there are thousands of papers on COVID-19 situation, and I have taken one paper which is super spreading phenomena for some individual, like mathematical modeling of COVID-19 transmission dynamics with a case study, and it is in one of the reputed journal which is given over here. So it is not possible for me to discuss each and every component, but I will just give a flavor so that you will try to see that mathematics differential equation is most useful. So here author consider many components, that is E is total population size, then N is the subdivided population size, then there are many cases like susceptible cases, then exposed cases, symptomatic infection classes, then super spread class, infection but asymptomatic, then hospitalize, recover, and fatality. So these are the notations that they have used in the paper. And based on all this, several notations, beta, L, beta dash, K, these are the details. We are not going into all details. I only wanted to show you how differential equation is useful in handling COVID-19 situation. Like ds by dt, they have developed model, mathematical model, and they have formed various systems like various differential equation, and this combination is called a system of differential equation. So ds by dt is equal to minus beta into 1 by n s minus L beta h by n s minus beta dash p by n s, and so on. So we are not going into all details of this, but just by looking towards this particular slide, you will come to know that differential equation is involved in this particular study. So this is another differential equation, which is number of deaths due to the disease. So that is a total number. So mathematical modeling, definitely, if you look at the predictions, which are very important, type of variant, what are the different types of variant, rate of increase of patient, what is the rate of increase, then how many are affected, how many are at high risk, how many are active, how many are recovered. Then what is epidemic pattern? When peak will appear, what is the peak? Then mortality, different stages of disease, controlling components, what are the components which we can control? Then hospitality. And if we know the predictions by using mathematical techniques, then what are the advantages? Then resource planning. Once we have a prediction, if we are successful in prediction, then we can have better resource planning, short-term and long-term planning. Then immediate requirement, testing policies, medical treatment, clinical policies, high risk, based on age, maybe which age group is having high risk, whether the patient is healthy or whatever his health condition, looking towards the health condition, population size, that is also very important, dense or so on. Then control variables, what are the control variables? Communication policy, what we should exactly communicate to the people, and then what are the possible precautions that can be taken, and that all these things can be done using a differential equation, and they have done it. So decision making, and this is another paper. I will not go into all details of this, and you will find here in this particular slide, then directions, questions, mathematical models which are used in Cuba in this paper. Then what are implications? So these are the models. We are not going into details. So I just like to mention, they have come to the conclusion that from 150 infected travelers. So they have observed, this was a paper at the beginning of the pandemic starts, and they have a conclusion that is those who are traveling, they are infected. Then most densely populated urban areas, there is a possibility of transmitting this COVID-19. Then control policies, though highest transmission was detected among the people older than 60 years. Then we must know what are the high emerging areas. As far as mathematics is concerned, we have seen that few applications I have just shown you. It has applications in every field. But now come to the high emerging technologies, and definitely you will find mathematics is useful everywhere. What are high emerging technologies nowadays? Solar technology, renewable energy. Now electric cars will come very soon all over India, and there we require energy, solar technology. Solar cars are also coming. Solar technology we are developing, and there we require a lot of mathematics. Nanotechnology, agriculture, chemical technology, space technology. These are high emerging areas. Then electric vehicle via lithium ion battery. Storage of battery is the major issue, and that is again included in high emerging area. And a lot of work is going on this particular field, not only this, all these fields. Then data science, machine learning, Internet of Things, information security, drone technology, artificial intelligence, big data analysis, cloud computing. So these are high emerging areas. And whatever your branch is there, you try to study first your branch, basic foundations, and then at least you must go through one high emerging technology you must learn, and definitely that will be useful for all of you. So you must know what are the high emerging technology. That's why I have shown it in these two slides. So what are the benefits of learning mathematics? First and most important benefit is what? Maths is subject for your first year as well as second year. And in first year, you have to learn engineering mathematics 1 as well as engineering mathematics 2. And you have to give the examination and you have to score good marks. So for examination purpose, that is purpose of everybody. Then applications in, it has applications in every field. Creating jobs, higher study. If you want to apply for higher study, there you have to give some competitive examination like GATE, GRE, TOEFL, whatever examinations are there, or UPSC, MPSC. There you require a good knowledge of mathematics and competitive examination, GATE, GRE, engineering services, UPSC, MPSC. Then research, without mathematics, research is impossible. For life skill, everybody wants our life as very good, and definitely for developing our life skills, good life skills, we require a lot of mathematics. Mathematical approach we require. As far as maths is concerned, and I'm restricting to the engineering mathematics, and considering that, I feel that these are important topics that you must learn, or you must revise, or you must have a command on all this, like trigonometry, linear equations, quadratic equation everywhere. When you are solving differential equation, you need a good knowledge of quadratic equations, then limits, derivative, integration, differential equation that you already done, but you have to revise all those formulas like maxima, minima, matrices, linear equations, because you need to study more matrices now. And for that you required whatever matrices you studied in your 12th standard or up to 12th standard, you require that as a base. Linear equations, quadratic equations, polynomial equations, you need to solve higher order polynomial equation. Then vectors, you already done. Whatever you have studied like dot product, cross product, scalar product, scalar triple product. So you have to revise that. Coordinate geometry, you studied parabola, hyperbola, circle, that also you require. Then mean value theorems, just now you studied mean value theorems. Transforms, numerical methods, probability, statistic, curve tracing, area, perimeter, good knowledge of all this you require. Then engineering mathematics 1, as all of you are now aware about the syllabus, like unit number 1 is differential calculus, expansion of functions, indeterminate forms, Fourier series, partial differentiation. Then we have unit number 4, applications of partial differential equations, 2, Jacobians, errors, approximations, maxima, minima. Then another unit is linear algebra, in which we will study matrices, system of linear equations, eigenvalues, eigenvectors, diagonalization. So these are 6 units that you need to study in engineering mathematics 1, and you are well aware about it that 50% of syllabus is based on derivative, 16% on integration, where in Fourier series you require good knowledge of integration, and 32% is based on linear algebra, that is matrices. Okay, so differential equations, so that is regarding engineering mathematics 2 syllabus. I will just discuss in brief differential equations, applications. There are 2 units in M2, integral calculus, solid geometry, vertical integration, linear differential equations, Laplace transform, Fourier transform, Z transform, numerical methods. So these are the topic that you are going to study in engineering mathematics 3, which you are going to study in second year, maybe first semester or second semester. So you will study linear differential equation, Laplace transform, which is based on integration, Fourier transform, which is based on integration, Z transform, numerical methods that you are going to study, and vectors also. So vector differentiation, vector integration, complex analysis, statistic, probability. So these are the topics that you are going to study in engineering mathematics 3. That is partial differential equation is also one of the topics that is included in engineering mathematics 3. Based on your branch, there may be some changes, maybe some topic is there or may not be there. So as far as examination of engineering mathematics 1 is concerned, you have to give in-sem examination as well as end-sem examination. And in-sem exam is for 30 marks, which is based on unit number 1 as well as 2. And end-sem exam is for 70 marks and which will be based on 3 to 6. Okay. So, and I think your in-sem exam schedule is in the month of February. Maybe it is 2nd or 3rd week, and that you will come to know when the schedule is there. And so therefore you have to be ready with unit number 1 and 2. You have to prepare unit number 1 and 2 and try to get good marks in sem examination. So we are taking a lot of efforts to get very good result. And at the beginning means in the principal address, our HOD madam, Dr. Aparna Sajjan madam already shown you very good analysis, and all these analysis are done by Professor D.S. Sonone sir, who is very good in doing all these things. And madam also shown you result components, that is what is percentage of result, then all clear, passing 60%, 70%, 80%, and so on. So that I am not repeating again. I am restricting myself to engineering maths 1, and this is a table where engineering maths 1 statistic is presented. So this is a year 2020, 21, 19, 20, 18, 19, and 17, 18. And as far as engineering maths 1 result was concerned, it was 96.7%. And in the range 60 to 69, 22.6% students were there. And 70 to 79, 25.5, 80 to 89, 13.3, and 19 to 100, it is 13.6. So this is a data of 2019-20. It is 78.2, 15.99, 19.73, 13.27, 9.86. And you can just compare, and you will find in last year, we have got very good results, and definitely the credit goes to students as well as the teachers and entire management. Those who have taken a lot of efforts, and surely we are expecting this time also same thing, or we can improve it further. And as far as maths is concerned, our target is M1 result must be 100%. Each and every student must clear the subject. 80% student we are expecting that will be with 60% marks. Then 55% students we have a target to have a distinctions, means it is more than 66% marks, and 30% students with at least 80% marks. So this is at least 60% marks. This will be at least 66% marks, and 80% student we are expecting. We will provide you everything, and definitely it is based on, it is depending on how you are responding. Whenever we are giving something, and definitely when inputs are given, it is up to you how you are responding. If you are responding properly, surely there will be a very good benefit or success component will increase surely. And as far as mathematics faculty are concerned, we are 5 faculties. I am having YouTube channel, this channel link is provided to you. That will be provided to you on WhatsApp group also. Professor Sonane sir is having this YouTube link. Then Bhoite madam is there. Then Mrs. Gadge madam is also there as one of the mathematics faculty, and Mr. Anil Jadhav sir is also there as a mathematics faculty. So we 5 faculties are there for mathematics, and maybe you have some teacher this time, maybe next time, or maybe in the second year. But you will come across all these faculties, and we are doing our all joint efforts so that you will be successful and you will get very good marks as far as mathematics is concerned. So during last few years, during last year, we have more than 500 video lectures we prepared. Sajjan madam already mentioned in her presentation, and total YouTube video lectures as far as maths is concerned, more than 200 YouTube video lectures are there, and we are adding. You might have received some messages, and whenever we are adding, it is better for you, you subscribe the channel. I think you must do one thing, that is today itself you subscribe a channel of engineering mathematics of all mathematics faculty which are in our institute. So as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, more than 1100 subscribers are there, 58,000, more than 58,000 views are there, and out of more than 60 video lectures, 500 or more views are there for 16 video lectures, more than 1,000, it is 26. And watch time is, as far as watch time is concerned, it is 2,836 hours. Students, they have watched the video lectures. So my video lectures are also available on Savitribai Phule Pune University, and not only our institute students are using, but students from all other colleges from Pune University and outside that they are also using. So to get very good result as far as maths is concerned, I would like to mention some tips. That is what. So how to study mathematics? That is a major problem, because student may face this particular problem, keeping in mind, and most of the students they are facing, because they are studying for hours, but they are not getting very good benefit or result. They are not able to convert their study hours into a particular result. So for that, what is the most important factor is understand basic concept. Without understanding, if you are going ahead for solving the problems, you may be able to solve 1 or 2 problems, but definitely when there is some twist, it is very difficult for you without understanding basic concept to solve a problem. So first and most important part, you must, whenever you are studying, you must understand basic concept. And for that, what you should do, whenever lecture is going on, concentrate fully, totally. So that is the thing that you have to have. Then command on the formulas. Without formulas, it is impossible. Trigonometry you must know. Derivative result you must know. Integration formulas you must know. Differential equations, vectors, and every field that you need, you must have command on all these formulas. So let us have a command on the first thing that you must do whenever you are studying. You must see that what is the topic, what are the basic concepts involved, and what are the formulas involved. So let us try to understand first and then try to remember the formulas. Then do more practice, because it is said that practice makes man perfect. So you have to do a lot of practice. And whenever you are doing practice, definitely you will enjoy doing mathematics. And best technique that you can adopt from today, is solve 5 problems per day. Every day, at least 5 problems. You'll be happiest person in the world if you solve 5 problems per day. Use YouTube video lectures. As I already told, our faculty members, they have prepared a video lecture. They have taken a lot of efforts to make you understand particular concept during this pandemic situation. Not only during the pandemic situation, before pandemic, we started doing YouTube video lectures. And always try to score good marks in maths, because whenever you want to take admission or do higher studies, or if you want to get a good job, first component that comes in a mind of selectors, that is what are your marks. And for that, mathematics is very important component. They will just certainly look at the maths marks, and maths marks are definitely important. And if you study properly, mathematics is a subject where you can score very good marks. As far as theoretical subjects are concerned, it is difficult to score good marks. But as far as maths is concerned, surely you can get very good marks if you do enough practice. Then solve challenging problems. Usual problems anybody can solve, but you need to solve few problems which are challenging. एखाद दिवस आपला गेला पाहिजे असं की तो प्रॉब्लेमचं सोल्युशनच नाही आलं. You must think of, because that will surely help you to develop further. So some problems must be there which are challenging. You are not able to solve it. Unsolved problems you need to solve. You need to try to solve it. Then apply knowledge. Whatever knowledge you are gaining, apply knowledge to a subject of your interest. So these are few smart tips that I feel are useful to all of you, and I hope this lecture is useful to all of you. I'm providing you feedback, and I am expecting your opinion on this particular lecture. And if you have got any doubt, difficulty, Sonane sir, you can unmute to them, and we have got few minutes with us so that they can ask the questions. Or your opinion on this particular lecture, or whatever you like to ask, you can ask. Sonane sir, over to you. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Happy learning.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you very much. So it was a very excellent lecture in which sir has elaborated the importance of mathematics, and before that he began with the very much essential things of our life. What are the most important things, and accordingly so many important things are there, and along with that trying to be an intellectual consistently is also a very much special thing if we want to live a better life, if we want to increase the standard of our life. So mathematics is really an unavoidable part. And now in this era, you must have heard the words machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, data science, like that. So ultimately, the base of all this is nothing but mathematics. Mathematics is related to all the aspects of science, engineering, arts, commerce, science, biotechnology, even the people who are avoiding to learn mathematics and got shifted into different streams, maybe botany, zoology, microbiology, they can not even avoid mathematics in their future journey of academics. So this is very much a vital subject, and sir has elaborated many aspects along with the latest ways of online learning in the form of YouTube videos. So definitely, I'm sure that all the students will be subscribing the channels of all teachers of not only mathematics but also other subjects also. So that will really boost the confidence of the teachers also to make more quality videos in the coming days. So thanks a lot, sir, for such a wonderful session. This was a really well-awaited and very deserved session. So with this, I will like to request HOD Dr. Aparna Sajjan Madam to express her thoughts on this occasion.
Sir, 1 minute. I want one thing. That is, my request is to take a photograph of this session immediately after opening.
Yes.
So you can just tell in between.
Madam, if Madam speak after that also, we can take. Sir.
Yes.
Madam.
Sir, I will not take much of the time, as already you have given the summary of the session. Sir is Dr. Hiwarekar is very much experienced in mathematics. So he started with the introduction and his dedication towards his guide, PhD guide. So teachers are, or the guides, those who are going to guide us, are very much important in our life. So our life totally changes if we get proper guidance from our teachers. So all of us are blessed to have Dr. Hiwarekar as our mentor and uh, dean academics of our institute. So under his guidance, we are progressing well. So first year is also blessed. First year students as well as faculty are also blessed with his guidance. So he has explained what is the importance of mathematics, how much mathematics is connected with all the subjects, including chemistry, physics, and other newly emerging technologies like data science and all. So he has done a lot of study on this, and he has explained each and every corner of the mathematics today. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your time for our students, giving your valuable guidance time to our students, first year students. And now I think we can continue with our photo session. I think the attendance link will be shared to you. Sanane sir,
Yes.
students
Jadhav
are
sir will
asking
provide.
for
I think,
Jadhav sir.
Yeah. Is it shared yet?
Not sir. Nitin Jadhav sir is on leave today.
Uh,
Might be he is
just
not
I
knowing.
try to share, madam. I try to share.
Yes, sir. In the meantime, all of you can put on your videos.
So I have shared.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I think this is feedback plus attendance both, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, can we proceed with the photo session, sir?
Yes.
So thank you everybody, Sajjan Madam, Sonone sir, and all mathematics faculty and those who have contributed in this particular session. Thank you very much.
Photo घेतले का sir?
Sir, photo session, sir.
Sonone sir,
Yes.
घेत आहे ना?
Photo session is yet remaining, I think.
Actually, the
Students also can take. And
students have to.
Gadge Madam, Jadhav sir.
Sir, screen sharing is there.
Screen sharing there. Okay, I have.
Okay.
Sonone sir.
Yes. I
remove that. Screen sharing, you remove that.
I think it is gone.
Okay. Yes.
So I do not full screen. So most of the students have not yet switched on their videos.
Inform them once. All students are requested to switch on your camera so that we are eager to have a photograph with you all. All students are requested to switch on your camera so that we will take a photograph. Sir, is it over?
Yes, yes.
There will be next lecture, madam. You can just inform them.
Yes. Students can now leave this session and you can continue with your regular lectures. Thank you. Thank you all.
So have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.